All right, Shalom, Shalom. Hey, we would like to start off by giving our honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Ashura Kakodash, double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of the great millstone rule well. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. I was a hobbit to my love.
Hey, Yashima.
All right.
I'm with GMS Mississippi Camp, coming with another, weekly lesson, going to make this truth, a reality. Make this truth a reality, because we came into this thing, we was converted, to a new lifestyle, when the scriptures talk about, he that is, of Yahushua is a new creature and all things are new unto them, our perspective, and what we deem as important, the way we prioritize things, the way we maneuver in the earth, all those things change and it's based on the scriptures, man. All right, and the scriptures, within the scriptures, the embodiment of the spirit of Yahushua, So as we look out to the earth, man, and we get closer and closer to the end, there's a lot of things, that really don't even matter like that, So we're gonna get the precept and we're gonna expound, man.
All right, 2 Corinthians 4:16.
Yep.
For which cause we faint not.
Yep.
But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Yeah, the outward man perish. The external man, what was formed within this society, because we was all bred, within the Western society, and pretty much like Elias Wamba always gets into, Western society breeds anti-Messiah behavior, so that is perishing, but see, the inward man is being renewed day by day. See, they don't say like your desires change. Now we have a whole new mindset of what we desire now. Like I made the point the other day, as men, we went from wanting FRN notes, money and hoes, to wanting resources and wives, man. For the point of nation building. Why? Because we becoming a new creature. You see, we look at things, with a different perspective, which creates a different reality. The reason why people are taking the potion and not thinking twice is because they're living in a different reality. They're living in a reality that's programmed by CNN, Christianity. You see, the Western culture, the modern society. You see, but our reality is framed around the scriptures, what's to come. We're already acting, as if we're within the kingdom almost, man. The way we act towards each other, the way we judge situations, Go ahead.
All right, 2 Corinthians 4:16.
Yep.
For which cause we faint not,
Yep.
but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Go ahead.
For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Yep. Hey, so we're looking beyond this because there's an eternal glory. You see? So we make moves based off what we know is coming. You see? We make a decision making based on what we know is coming, man. Like, we can't let day-to-day situations or different, things entangle us up, to the point that we can't be active in our true calling. Because at the end of the day, what we realize as men of the Lord, we was born to teach the word. Everything else just, because pretty much the jobs we get, you pretty much just going through the motion, man. Dealing with people, dealing with family, if you have to, because it's to the point now where, hey, a lot of things and people are getting cut off, man. People are openly, wandering after the beast. So it's a lot of things getting cut off, man. And that's why, even as believers, we're around each other more and more, man, because we understand this is it. This is our reality, man. Go ahead.
All right, since you said that.
Yep.
2 Timothy 2 and 4. No man that worrieth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
Yep. I'll start at 3 Bible.
Yep. 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach.
Yeah, endure hardness as a good soldier. And see, the hardness that we go through, it just meant for us to endure. You see? And also to level up. Now, when we say endure, it doesn't mean, we're a punching bag to life situations. No, that means that we make the adjustments, to maneuver while we're within these situations, man. You know, so we come across things because when you maneuver and make the adjustments and level up, now you're more thorough in the spirit. You see? So we gotta understand we're like soldiers from another realm. All right. So yeah, we got jobs, we got family, you know, we got women. Some brothers got women, their situation, but that's not all right, pretty much the end all be all. That's a temporal thing which we're gonna get. And we shouldn't be putting so much stake into some temporal when we so close to something that's eternal. All right, go ahead.
No man that worrieth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
The affairs of this life, man. And one thing Satan tries to do is he tries to magnify small things and make it seem like, it's just something terrible, man. You know, that's what Satan does. He'll take something small and have you meditate on it and he'll exaggerate something small. That's what Satan specializes in, because when you go into when Yahushua told Satan, and he told Peter that Satan desire to sift thee, you go into the word sift, it means to agitate, all right, to the point of an overthrow. So what Satan does, he'll plant a small seed of doubt. He'll plant a small seed and worry, and he'll try to build on that. He'll try to make it out to be this big, great thing. And if you feed into it, that can be your reality, man.
I got a quick one.
You got it.
1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
Yep. Hey, that's what Satan does. And it starts with your mind. Ain't the guy, with a pitchfork, and a tail and some horns, walking around the earth, ready to eat you alive. No, they're talking about the spiritual demon Satan putting thoughts in your minds, man, jumping on people to agitate you, man.
The word provoke, because Satan's job in this truth for the hopeful elect is to provoke you. It's to evoke and provoke. If you look up the word provoke, it goes into two elements. Pro means forth. Voke goes back to vocata, which means to call. Then it goes into to summon.
Yeah.
So Satan's job is to summon an emotion out of you, to draw you into that situation, and like you said, to amplify that situation into your mind to the point where you're derailed from the truth.
Yep.
You went that way from your path.
Yep.
No, you got it, bro.
I'm just saying, because like you were saying, like you can be at work or you can be anywhere thinking about ideas for a lesson, and something will happen, and the way you react to it, you'll forget the precepts you were just meditating on, thinking about some BS that don't even matter. It's done happened to me a few times, man. And that's how you know it's a Satan, because Satan means what? Adversary. And he's adverse to this word coming out, man.
All right, going back to sift.
Yep.
When I went into that word provoke, one of the words was like to annoy.
Yep.
To make angry.
Yep.
So that's why you have people on a job, they literally pique you.
Yep.
They literally try to like poke you like with their words though.
Yep.
Just to draw out a reaction from you, to summon an emotion to get your mind out of thinking about the Most High.
Yep.
And the way it's a simulation that's scripted from the Most High, because when you see those people like at Walmart, y'all just be just as happy to see each other.
Yep.
They might see you there in a whole different spirit, man.
Yep.
Because Satan didn't clock in until it's time to go to work.
Yep.
But whenever you saw them at Home Depot, it was back to their regular selves.
Yep.
Otherwise,
the Russian knife getting flesh and blood.
Yep. It's real.
Yep. It's spirit, it's principalities, man. And Satan hold things to form an alternative reality from what written in the prophecy, man. Keep you occupied in vanity, man. You see, you go back to that 2 Corinthians, the last verse.
2 Corinthians 4:17.
Yep.
For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Yeah, can you read?
While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Hey, the things that are seen are temporal. You see? You gotta remember, this is these people reality. Like, this all they got to look forward to. We got so much more to look forward to. Really, we have begun immortality.
Mhm.
If we those men, we've begun immortality now. You see?
Mhm.
If we those men to judge, all right, to be part of the house of David, to be part of that government of Israel, we've started immortality now. These people living to die.
Mhm.
We living to live.
Mhm.
You see?
And well, yeah, we died to live.
We died to live to
Yep.
this shit.
Yep.
We dead, like we numb, like you say, pretty much you get numb to a lot of things, man. These situations that people try to, like I say, amplify, man, we numb to a lot of this, man. The little family things is going on with the, it's the family you grew up with, say your mama, your cousins, and they have a lot of things, a lot of BS going on, you pretty much, all right, you pretty much, it don't matter, read that again.
All right, it's the last verse.
Yeah.
2 Corinthians 4:18.
Yep.
While we look not at the things which are seen.
He said we look not. We don't pay attention to it, man.
Mhm.
You see? Go ahead.
All right. But at the things which are seen, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Yeah, and that's why Scripture tells us to be occupied in prophecy. You see, because that's the things that are eternal. You see? The kingdom to come, that's an eternal kingdom, which prophecy speaks about that kingdom. Yahweh sitting on the throne of David, that's eternal. You see? Israel being in rulership, that's eternal.
And you have to understand, part of our trial in this faith is to not look at the things which are seen. Because the competition is to make the things which are seen very important. To blow it out of proportion. And the way Satan does it is to summon emotion. Whether it's anger, whether it's fear, whether it's stress, anxiety. If he could summon emotion, then that's going to make the scenario real. I had a precept right quick. All right, this is Sirach. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get another one. This is Wisdom of Solomon. This is going into when the Most High was plaguing Egypt. All right. Wisdom of Solomon 17:12. All right, I started in 11. For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very tumultuous and being pressed with science. All right, always forecasted grievous things. All right, for fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors which reason offered.
Yeah, it says a betraying of the succors, which is a security. That reason offers. Now, see, when you come into fear, it pretty much is a you come to a point where you don't have no understanding of how to get out of the situation, or you don't understand what's going on. Like if you go to Walmart, and then the tank just busts in the front door, start firing rounds. Well, that fear gonna come from you don't understand who's in the tank, what he's trying to do. You don't understand why he's here. You see, that's where that fear comes from. That lack of understanding why.
Yeah, if I can just get this again. Wisdom of Solomon 17:12. For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors, which reason offered. And then succor goes like security, like you said, goes back to like assistance, aid. But where does that aid come from? It comes from the scripture. Then you reason through the scriptures.
I said betrayal.
So
the fear make you betray the security of the scriptures.
You overthrow it.
You throw out the scriptures and then you start thinking about all of what else, but you done threw the scriptures out the back window. But the scriptures, that's what give us the comfort and everything. Even if we at Walmart, and the tank busts through, now of course you're gonna use wisdom and try to maneuver out the situation. But we know that if it's Yahweh Bashim Shah will, we're gonna get out. If it's not, what can we say? But we understand it's a high power governing everything. And that's the security. And then even in these little situations we in, the Most High has direct oversight, especially if we one of those men. Like I was going into earlier about Job. Like the Most High, Most High was overseeing that situation. It ain't like the Most High had to run to Job. No, the Most High was overseeing that whole situation. Then he said, there's none like him in the earth. Like Job was his guy. You see? So if we're doing things that are profitable to Yahweh by Shema Shai, he's hands on. Like, no, I got him. You know,
going back to that analogy that the possibly Israelite foreigner, the like Edomite girl.
Yeah.
She was going into the analogy with the silver.
Yeah.
She was like a silversmith is that's what they call it.
Yep.
When he's refining the silver, he never takes his eyes off of it.
Yep.
Like how you said, Yahweh Shah was overseeing Job's situation.
Yep.
All right, when the Most High was molding us, when he was molding Job, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get there. When he was molding Job, he never took his eyes off of him, man. Right?
Hey, because the thing is, the Most High is seeing how we react. That's what he's doing. He's seeing how we react. Is we gonna buckle? Is we gonna worry to death? Is we gonna curl up? Or we gonna apply the scriptures? All right, and maneuver through that, man. That's what the Most High is seeing. He's not worried about the situation. He created the situation. He's trying to see how we gonna respond in the situation, man.
Yep.
You know, go ahead.
All right, Job 23:10.
Yep.
But he knoweth the way that I take. When he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold.
Ooh, he knoweth the way I take when he tried me. So the Most High is overseeing Satan doing this, getting busy with you. Most High want to turn Satan loose on Job. So he turned him loose on you. Just to see what your reaction gonna be. Just to see what our reaction gonna be, man.
And it's heavy because there's a phrase called Socratic irony.
Yep.
That's basically put you in a situation so you can see how you react.
Yep.
Seeing that the Most High is all-knowing or omniscient, he knows you.
Yep.
Really, that's for you.
Yeah.
That's for you to determine the level of faith you in, man.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of times you think you're stronger than what you weaker than what you thought you were.
Yep.
So he'll put you in a situation to show you where you really stand as far as faith.
He'll pretty much expose your faults. Because going up to when you have silver, you know, when you're dealing with silver or any gold, precious metal, what happens when you put that heat, you know, on the metal, what happens is the impurities rise up to the surface. So the Most High put you in that fire, so the flaw that you got, that we got within our character, it rise up to the surface. Then you can identify, like, damn, I'm sensitive. You know, damn, I'm impatient.
Passive aggressive.
Or damn, you know, I think I know it all. You see, whatever the flaw might be, you see, the Most High put you in that furnace so that flaw will rise up, so you can recognize and be like, shit,
I'm more attached to this stuff than I thought I was.
Yep. And then what they have also when they do a melting pot, when they turn the scrap metal to steel, what they do, they put it in that furnace, and I say them impurities rise up to the top. And what happens is they call some tap. They got a little flap on the side of that big furnace, and they let that flap open, and then all the pure steel will run out the bottom. And see, that's what the Lord is doing. He letting those impurities rise up, and then he'll tap you, and he'll let, you know, the pureness come out the bottom. You know? Go ahead.
Just going back to the Most High creature situation.
Yep.
All right, Jeremiah 10:23.
Yep.
Oh, Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not a man that walketh to direct his steps.
Yep. So the Yahweh Shah walks us into these situations, man. You know, he put these different people around us. He put these different scenarios around us, man. You see, he allows Satan to create these situations. And the thing is, you got to give more energy to Yahweh Shah no matter what, man.
And that's the power. And you know, we have a powerful resource.
Yep.
Attention.
Yep.
Attention is a powerful resource. And like you said, there's a science that whatever you focus on expands in your mind.
Yep.
That's the straight science. So if you focus on this truth, then the world of this truth will be your reality.
Yep.
You know, going back to the title of the lesson.
Yep.
But if you give your energy to things in the world which are mere simulations, all right, then that's going to be more of your reality than the truth. All right, real quick, Sirach 23:1. Oh, Yahweh, Father and Governor of all my whole life. Woo! Leave me not to their counsels and let me not fall by them. And that them is your own devices, basically, in short. But it referred to the Most High as Father and Governor of my whole life. You know?
Yep. Hey, because like you say, man, like really, when the scripture say, well, let your conversation be in heaven, go into your conduct, but then your actual conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like brothers is on a whole nother frequency, a whole nother wave. Like, you know, it get from the point where we don't even, you know, pretty much. Me personally, I try not to complain like the first, you know, back in, you know, used to the first 10 minutes conversation with the brothers, pretty just y'all swapping complaints. But pretty much, you know, the hell with it. You know, it ain't worth talking about no more. You know, let's talk about prophecy. There's so much prophecy going on. You know, all praise to how about Shemal Shah. Like, you know, I get so engulfed in the prophecy, I be forgetting a lot of shit. Like a lot of other things is going on. Like this whole thing with Sakara, like, you know, I don't even like I respond, but I don't even for what? You know, the Sakara, like I don't even care about that. You know, like okay, he do what he doing, but look how close we is to the kingdom. Like, you know, he gonna be what he gonna be, but look how close we is to the kingdom, man. You know?
2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
We look for a whole new rulership, man. All right, to hell with these situations, man. And then these people ain't got no power. What can they do? Because pretty much now, of course, you're gonna do what we supposed to do within our situation, man. If you're doing what you're supposed to do at work, you handle your business, you know, you're productive in your position. Well, at the end of the day, the supervisor really doesn't have the last say so whether he gonna fire you or not. Really, it's the Most High. When that's how you gotta think. Like, if the Most High allow you to be fired, then it was the Most High that allowed it. You know, this nigga really ain't got no power. Cause you know, people in the world think they got so much, especially a nigga in some type of supervisor or authority. You know, niggas think they really got some type of sway over your life. Like he can change your happiness with a threat of you being fired. No, man, that's another thing. Like you gotta stop letting people say things and change your whole mood. You know, somebody can say something, now your whole mood done change, man.
That because you gotta learn the nature of your opponent. I'm quite sure some boxers study their opponent so they understand the nature of their opponent. If you understand some nature, you can conquer it. The nature of Satan is to change your whole mood. Is the evoking emotion, the summoning emotion, which changed your whole spirit throughout the whole day. You give him power, that gives you power. I have to confess, man. I walked off a job that changed my whole fucking life. Cause I let a man cause me to react. You know? You know, and I had a carnal mentality towards life. Let this nigga talk to me like I ain't, you know. But in my mind, I thought I wasn't being a slave. But like, it's chess. If you gotta control your emotions in this truth, because that's the nature of Satan. Is that if I could get this nigga to react, it's over with. If I could get you to react, that's what women do. But it's spiritual.
Because once you react, like you say, Satan will leave you right then. Like Satan will be on somebody just to get you to react, and while you reacting, Satan gone. You know, and this person will be like, "What the hell wrong with this guy?" You know.
That's why scripture goes into rule over your spirit, but that's important for this time that we in. Because you will not win this war if you cannot rule your spirit. Like you said, if somebody texts you and that text determine how the rest of your day gonna be, hey, it's over with, man. You know?
They got power. They pretty much ruling over you. You know, but like I say, this what we got. It's so much to meditate on within the scriptures and what we got coming, man. You see, sometimes I just think about them, the Mediterranean coast all day, bro. Like we gonna have palaces lined up, you know, brothers' palaces gonna be lined up all across that coast, man. Slaves for acres of slaves, like Apostle Gabar said, man. Acres of wives, man. That's gonna be reality, man. You know, that's the real reality we got coming, man. The hell with this. You guys, you know, speaking to myself, we gotta stop letting these things have so much power over our day to day, man.
Let me find that, brother.
You know,
You know,
I think it's around 30. That's what we look for.
Get another wife. Brother.
Oh yeah, that's I think 33 and try 19.
You was looking for some other one, huh?
Yeah, you get that one, then we close on the other one. I got it.
Okay.
It's 33, 19, 36.
It's like 36 or something. Or maybe like 39, like 37. It's in the 30s.
33 and 19.
33 and 19.
Yep.
Sirach 33 and 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest.
Yep. And see, pretty much, as men of the Lord, the first thing is men. Now, within our household, man, if we can't dominate our household now, dominate your household don't mean, you know, roaring lion. You know, you kicking the door open. All right, you slamming cabinets. No, that's everybody in the household know that this is his standard and he ain't budging. Mm-hmm. This is what he expects. Mm-hmm. All right, and that's everywhere in society. Not even because even you can have, as a man, you can demand respect without being aggressive, without being have that belligerent spirit. Mm-hmm. No, they just know. Look, this is his standard. He don't budge. Mm-hmm. You see, that's what dominion is. Like, you have dominion over your situation by everyone around you. Know this is his standard, and he not budging. He not gonna eat that. Mm-hmm. Well, ain't no sense of asking. He not coming here. Ain't no sense of asking. Yep. All right, he not gonna accept that. Ain't no sense of me even asking him that. Just like us, how about Shema Shai? We not gonna ask the Most High. Can we have the Passover script club? No. How you gonna come at? No, we already know. That's not the standard, man. Mm-hmm. You see? Go ahead.
All right, it says, I read from the top again. So Sirach 33 and 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another. And from a spiritual standpoint, the goods is like your attention. Give not thy goods to another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. Yep. As long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any.
Hey, it says, unless it repent thee, and thou inquire for the same again. Mm-hmm. Because all that attention and energy you was giving them, now you don't have that energy and attention to fulfill the purpose. Yep. Now you trying to, inquire, you trying to get that back, but you'll get so locked in and entangled in that shit.
Then it says, it's a lot, bro. It says, as long as thou livest and has breath in thee, give not thyself over to any. So don't give yourself over to anybody's will. Yep. Don't to start operating off other people's will. Yep. You going all out your way for other people, man. Yep.
You be all over the place.
You be all over the place, man. Mm-hmm. All right.
You get this Rock 30 and 21.
Sirach 30 and 21.
That's facts, man.
Yep. Sirach 30 and 21. Give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thy own counsel.
And that's what Satan operates. Yep. Satan operates in your mind. Like that in the cartoon they have, the angel and the good Satan, the good side. Hey, it's reality, man. That's the battle of the mind. You see?
And one thing you have to battle, and as an Israelite, is, are you giving this a spiritual reaction? Yep. Because somebody could do something to you in the world, and you will judge that standard by street standards. Yep. You will judge that standard by the old you. Yep. So you got to make sure that you judging whatever happened to you through the scriptures, man. It's a challenge. Yep. Because we deal with anger. Yep. So you be thinking like, if you don't do it carnally, you being weak. Yep. So you got to do it. You got to handle this with sagacity, man.
Yep. Well, I say with balance.
With balance.
With wisdom. Yep. And also, affirming your stance.
Yep.
You see, it's a balance with everything, man. Because at the end of the day, going back to it, like the standard you set, that's how people gonna treat you. Mm-hmm. Because like even when we was younger, we knew who Auntie house we can go over and do what we want. We can drink up beer on the side. Mm-hmm. We can do pretty much wild out. You see, but then you knew your auntie or uncle that didn't play this shit. You had you brought a whole different energy to their house than that one. Why? Because they had different standards. Mm-hmm. And as individual brothers, we got to have particular standards where people know, oh, he don't get that shit. Even like with a woman. Like there's things that a woman do with one man that she wouldn't dare do that shit with another man. Because she know he don't get that shit. I can pretty much have my way with him, but he don't get that shit. You know? So at the end of the day, each individual brother has established their standard, you know, within their day-to-day, all right, to maneuver, man, because that frees you up to move how you need to move. You see?
And basically, we gotta have that forsake all mentality.
Yep.
When you come into the knowledge, if you are already willing to lose something, such as your faith, family, whatever, all right, that's gonna allow you to not be emotionally affected by those things.
Yep.
So where you can discern how about Shema Shai.
Yep. Yeah, because he can bring them 3-4 souls and spirit, easy work. We from the Lord, the scriptures say that's another thing. That's why you gotta think like the scriptures. Make the scriptures the truth, your reality. The Lord say a small one shall become a nation. You don't think he gonna replenish those spirits back, you know, that you care for, that you probably lost? You know, it's gonna be a light thing. So when you think according to the scripture, you're not thinking about losing this whack ass family we got here, man. You see, they gonna come back when you want a throne. It's gonna be better for them to die and come back when you want a throne, you know, than to y'all try to, you know, be attached now and possibly die in nuclear destruction, man.
She thinking about getting the MOTB. You want to go around the brothers. Like it's gonna be split and divided, man. You know, the cheat code is put your about Shema. Most sides want to see you put him first. The main test is, do I come before all this other stuff? You know?
Keep reading down.
All right, Sirach 30 and 21.
22.
All right. Sirach 30 and 22. The gladness of the heart is the life of man, and the joyfulness of a man prolonging his days.
The gladness of the heart is the life of man. The Most High, you know, much wisdom, you know, brings much sorrow. You see? But prophecy brings joy. See, it's a balance to everything. That don't mean that you're going to be sorrowful 24/7. No, we in a time now where our sorrow turns to joy. Howard Shah said that, look, it's going to come a time when your sorrow going to turn to joy, and we transitioning now. Because we see this thing is over with, man. You know, the whole state of Italy is talking about mandating the potion. The whole country of Italy. You see? Focus on that, because that's bringing us close to our heart's desire, man. You see? Keep reading.
All right. Sirach 30 and 23. Love thy own soul and comfort thy heart. Remove sorrow far from thee.
Hey, love thy own soul and comfort thy heart. Remove sorrow far from thee, man. Love what we're becoming. You know? I love what I'm becoming. I'm love what this brother is becoming, man. I'm loving what I'm watching you brothers become, man. You see? The hell with what we were and what's going on now. Listen, we hey, look, we kings in Israel, man. We're kings in training. All right? We're up and coming kings, Lord willing. All right? Immortal. You see? Can't leave that out. So pretty much it said, love thy own soul, man. I love how about Shema Shai made me, man. The hell with the world's opinion, you know, about me, man. The world with the hell with the world's opinion about this brother, man. And any of the brothers out there on the front line. It don't matter, man. I see what brothers have become. I can see it. You see? Go ahead.
Come on. For sorrow have killed many.
Sorrow have killed many. Go ahead.
And there is no profit therein.
There is no profit. There is no profit in being sorrowful, you know, and stretched out all the time.
Help that shit you can't change.
And then the other shit that you can change, you gotta change it.
But then, and it goes back to Wisdom of Solomon 17. For fear is betraying of the succor, all right, that reason offered. So you betrayed the comfort that logic and reason offer. Or you betrayed the comfort that the scriptures offer. Because you let that fear dominate that. It overthrew it. You know, like I said, a lot of stuff you stressed about because you didn't give wisdom a chance. You know?
That was the point, man. Pretty much, our scriptures say, man, hey, ain't nothing wrong with rejoicing. Hey, we in the spirit now, but we rejoicing in the prophecies, man.
If I could get this last verse right quick. All right, Sirach 30 and 25. A cheerful and good heart will have care of his meat and diet.
Yep.
So what are you consuming? All right, because a lot of times your reaction is based on what you put in your body.
Yep.
All right, well, I don't mean by food. I mean what comforts are you putting into your spirit? What fortitude are you putting into your spirit, man? All right, because if you invest in yourself spiritually, all right, then your reaction is going to be spiritual, man. But if you don't invest spiritually, by default, it's going to be a carnal reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's all I want to say.
How you say listen to trap music every day?
Yup.
You know?
Yup. Being around you, if you're at work and you're around your family and you never give wisdom a chance, then by default, you know, you're not going to have a spiritual reaction.
Mm-hmm.
The power is that spiritual reaction, man. All right.
Yep. So yeah, that's the point, man. Make this truth, you know, a reality, man. You know, because this shit here is temporal and it's going to be destroyed. You see, but we're living for the world to come, man.
Yeah.
You see, so Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters will edify, man. Yeah, bro.
Hey, with that, we're gonna be brothers and sisters edified. Once again, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakodas, double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone Ruel. Peace and blessed house, David the elect, Abba Baal, Kom Yashalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
Water to you, brothers.